As been said many times over the past several weeks, this is not how we wanted it to end for our class of 2020. Yet through a team effort, many staff and students have worked hard to develop a way to celebrate this special moment. I want to thank Secretaries Jennifer Silverstein and Kathy Hayes, along with teachers Lisa Binge, Kelly Gill, and Amy Morgan. Thank you to Dr. Bill Thomas, Kevin Hoopy, and Derek Cross for providing our music this evening. And thank you to Brad Dutton, a member of our District Communications Department, for the hours and hours of editing to make this virtual event happen. But I want to take a moment to go off script and just say, graduates of 2020, I hope as you watch this, you're safe at home, everybody's okay, but you're also in your cap and gown and you have your tassel on the right side, because we will, at the end of this virtual ceremony, move that from right to left. So let's get started. Now, graduates, as you know, you did not get here on your own. You've had incredible support from your parents, siblings, and extended family, aunts, uncles, grandparents. They have supported your journey in a variety of ways, paying for those extra trombone lessons, proofreading your essays, driving you to practices, washing uniforms, pushing you to finish that math assignment. Your family has been there for you and has done so with unconditional love. They will always be there for you. Let's take a moment and give our parents, brothers, sisters, grandparents, aunts, and uncles a big thank you. At this time, it's my privilege to introduce Phoenix Bilek, President of the Class of 2020. Phoenix is the daughter of Mr. Brad and Mrs. Stacy Bilek. Phoenix plans to attend the University of Kansas and major in architectural engineering. Please welcome Phoenix Bilek.
School board members, administrators, teachers, parents, family, and friends. On behalf of the senior class, I would like to welcome you to Shawnee Mission West's virtual graduation for the class of 2020. It is my honor to represent the senior class this evening, and I'm excited to see where the future takes us all. I would like to give a special thank you to everyone for staying strong during this time of a pandemic and for providing us with a graduation despite all the obstacles along the way. Tonight is a tribute to all those who have assisted us the past 13 years. We could not have made it this far without you, and on behalf of the class of 2020, thank you for everything. To my fellow Vikings, over the past 13 years, we have made memories with one another both in and out of the classroom, and together have grown as a big Viking family. As we move out of quarantine and into our futures, we once again face another grand adventure. Whether that is college, work, or the military, we will have to persevere in the face of uncertainty. We know we are strong and can rise to the challenge. Once a Viking, always a Viking is what we always say to show our strength. And congratulations to everyone as we go our separate ways. Again, welcome everyone as we celebrate the accomplishments of the class of 2020. Thank you.
Thank you, Phoenix. At this time, I'd like to thank our West administration for all their hard work and support of our students and staff and community. Thank you to Associate Principals, Mr. Stan Anderson, Mr. Grant Dreiling, and Mrs. Nancy Tynan. I also want to extend our appreciation to our Shawnee Mission Board of Education members and Dr. Mike Fulton, our superintendent of our district, and all the district administration for their efforts in supporting all of our schools.
Hello and congratulations to the class of 2020. First, I want you to know your community is incredibly proud of you. I hope that you've taken time to celebrate what you have accomplished. I also encourage you to think about and thank those who helped you reach this moment, especially your family members, staff members, friends, and educators. You and your classmates share a stunning list of accomplishments. You belong to the inaugural class for Scholarship Shawnee Mission, and your class so far has been offered more than $737 million in scholarships by higher education institutions through the Shawnee Mission Education Foundation. Your class boasts 14 National Merit finalists, at least 7 perfect ACT composite scores, and 66 students with summa cum laude recognition. 245 of you were enrolled in the signature program, and obtain industry-valued skills and market-value assets that will assist with the transition to college and career. Your class will be remembered for how you demonstrated talent in science, technology, engineering, and math, skill in journalism, work to improve race relations and school climate, and strength in Navy Junior Reserve Officer Training Corps competition. You have thrilled us on the athletic fields and courts, impressed us with your problem solving and ingenuity, led us to standing ovations in our auditoriums, and have moved us with your artistry. The diploma you receive is a symbol that you have completed all of your academic requirements. Beyond that, I know it also represents discoveries of new interests, meaningful relationships you've formed, and obstacles that you've overcome to get here. I expect this is not what you imagined for your commencement ceremony, and this is not what I imagined congratulating you. At the same time, many of you have shown incredible resiliency and adaptability under the most unexpected of circumstances. This will serve you well as you move into the next chapter of your journey. Even as these pandemic circumstances could not and cannot change that you are a class of 1,800 remarkable young people who have worked hard to reach this moment. As you enter into the next phase of your life, please know that you will always be an important part of our Shawnee Mission community as an SMSD graduate. Our mission has been to provide you a bridge to unlimited possibilities yet to be discovered. The Board of Education, the school district, your families, and your community celebrate all you have discovered so far and support you in your next endeavor. Congratulations on this very meaningful milestone.
Our students in the West area, they have educational experiences that have been nurtured in a vertical team collaboration. Thank you for all the hard work, passion, and support to our pre-K through 8th grade administration in schools. I'd like to take a moment to recognize the principals and the staff of each of our West Attendance area schools. Mr. Britt Pumphrey, Apache IS, Miss Melissa Green, Comanche, Dr. Michael Brewer, Lenexa Hills, Mr. Michael Orr, McAuliffe, Dr. Karen Fosher and Mr. Dominic Flora, Overland Park, Mrs. Abby Morgan, Pawnee, Miss Christy Darby, Rising Star, Mr. Ryan Kalis, Sunflower, and Mr. Jeremy McDonald, Westridge Middle School. Thanks to you and your staff for all you do for all of our students. At this time, our senior madrigal singers, under the direction of Mr. Cross, will perform Have It All.
May you have auspiciousness and causes of success. May you have the confidence to always do your best. May you take no effort into being generous, sharing what you can, nothing more, nothing less.
May you know the meaning of the word happiness. May you always lead from the beating in your chest. May you be treated like an esteemed guest. May you get to rest, may you catch your breath.
And may the best of your todays be the worst of your tomorrows. Whoa. And may the road less paved be the road that you follow. Whoa. Well, here's to the hearts that you gon' break. Here's to the lives that you gon' change. Here's to the infinite possible ways to love you. I want you to have it. Here's to the good times we gonna have. You don't need money, you got a free pass. Here's to the fact that I'd be sad without you. I want you to have it all. I want you to have it all. I want you to have it. I want you to have it all. Maybe it's fascinating as a slap bracelet. May you keep the chaos and the clutter off your desk. May you have unquestionable health and less stress. Having no possessions, though immeasurable wealth.
May you
impossible ways to love you. I want you to have it. Here's to the good times we gotta have. You don't need money, you got free pass. Here's to the fact that I'd be sad without you. I want you to have it all. I want you to have it all. I want you to have it. I want you to have it all. Oh, I want you to have it.
All you can imagine.
Oh, no matter what your path is, if you believe it, then anything can happen. Go, 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 raise your glasses. Go, 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 you can have it all. I toast you. Here's to the hearts that you gon' break. Here's to the lives that you gon' change. Here's to the infinite possible ways to love you. I want you to have it. Here's to the good times we gonna have. You don't need money, you got free pass. Here's to the fact that I'd be sad without you. I want you to have it all. I want you to have it all. I want you to have it. I want you to have it all.
I want you to have it. Here's to the good times we gonna
I want you to have it all. I want you to have it.
Fact that I'd be
I want you to have it all. I want you to have it all.
Thank you, Mr. Cross and students. Outstanding job. Many of the wonderful things that happen at Shawnee Mission West are due to our great faculty and staff. I would like to take a few moments to share some information about our faculty. At Shawnee Mission West, there are 120 certified staff members. 90% hold graduate degrees, including 104 master's degrees, 2 educational specialist degrees, and 2 doctoral degrees. Together, we average 18 years of teaching experience. This year, we have 6 members of our faculty retiring: Melanie Bandel, Lisa Binge, Lisa Lorenzo, Greg Cheeser, John Stoner, and Luann Taylor. There is a genuine family feeling among our West staff, so retirements are bittersweet because we know we're losing a family member. Those retiring, well deserved. We cannot thank you enough for your time, efforts, and investment in our students and community. Thank you to our retirees as well as our entire teaching staff and support staff at Shawnee Mission West for your continued dedication in helping our students succeed. Now we'll take a moment to recognize the top scholars of the class of 2020. These students earned a 4.7 GPA or higher during their 4 years at Shawnee Mission West and earned the distinction of graduating summa cum laude. Each recipient will receive an honors medallion. This year's NHS Teacher of the Year, Mrs. Kendra Cooper, will read the names in alphabetical order. Mrs. Cooper.
Phoenix Bilek, Sophie Koltvet, Colby Gallup, Lucia Marquez Upman, Megan Miller, Fee Con Twin Lee, Ryan Orm, Sean Perkins, Hannah Silverstein, Aiden Smith.
Congratulations to our summa cum laude scholars. Now we'd like to recognize those students who have earned a 4.4 to a 4.69 GPA over their 4 years at Shawnee Mission West. These students graduate with magna cum laude honors and were given tricolored black, white, and gold cords. Congratulations to you, our magna cum laude scholars. Students earning a GPA of 4.0 to 4.39 over their 4 years at Shawnee Mission West will graduate with cum laude honors. Congratulations to our cum laude scholars. At this time, I want to introduce our student speaker for the evening, Ryan Orm. Ryan is the son of Mr. Rob and Mrs. Christy Orm. He will be attending Drake University, majoring in choral music education. Please welcome Ryan Orm.
Families, faculty, and fellow graduates, I think I speak for us all when I say that we are grateful that we were able to make this graduation happen at all, considering the circumstances. Our administration and all of the faculty have been working very, very hard since the beginning of the stay-at-home order to make this graduation possible, all on top of keeping our school running without a school building. We are eternally grateful for all of our dedicated and passionate teachers and administrators. To my fellow graduates, my friends, my classmates, and my peers, we started high school with fidget spinners, dabbing, and the word yeet. These were the trends that we carried out in the hallways of West as freshmen, annoying our teachers and probably our parents too. But over time, we grew up. And now, after 4 years of cultivating our tastes and refining our humor, we've moved on to newer and more exciting things like TikTok dances. Okay, maybe we still aren't that refined, but in all seriousness, as a class, a lot has changed during our time at Shawnee Mission West. I can still remember how it felt to rush through Times Square as a freshman, weaving in and out and trying to get to my next class on time. I remember going to events like Relay for Life, Lip Sync, and Homecoming, and being so excited to see what the next 4 years would bring. As a class, we experienced a lot together. We saw a solar eclipse. We held a walkout to protest gun violence, and we even won the Spirit Stick. Okay, it was only one time, but it still counts. In these 4 years, we have learned so much. And I'm not talking about trigonometry in the Civil War, although I hope we learned at least a little bit about those things. I'm talking about work ethic, communication skills, and perseverance. All of those things that make us the future of this country. Because we are the generation now charged with changing the world. Think about our situation over the past few months. The last quarter of our senior year, a time that was supposed to be one of the most exciting parts of high school, was ripped away from us by a global pandemic. We spent months at home, unable to see our teachers, our classmates, and even our friends. Instead, we stayed at home to keep ourselves and others safe. We were upset, but we knew that it was what we needed to do, and so we did it. Our graduating class, our generation, sacrificed for a global cause. And while it was extremely challenging, that type of individual sacrifice for the greater good cannot end now for the class of 2020. As we move into our adult lives, more and more global issues threaten the future of our well-being. Social inequality, global recession, and climate change, to name a few. And while sometimes that future can look bleak, I have full faith in our generation. I truly believe that I, along with the 300 or 400 of you, can and will make a positive difference. But that will only happen if we continue to dedicate ourselves to a better world and a better life. Every positive action counts, from something small like staying at home to something much, much bigger like creating the next vaccine. We need to step up to the plate. And encouragingly, some of us are already taking steps in the right direction. Just this year, West seniors organized a walkout in protest of climate change. Students from our school newspaper, The Epic, wrote articles on world issues, preparing themselves for the political world of journalism. West Biotech seniors are doing research and getting ready to save lives in their future careers. These are the types of contributions that show off our potential as global citizens and that make me confident that the class of 2020 will change the world. So I'll leave you today with a little pep talk before we walk across the stage and into the next part of our lives. Go out there, class of 2020. Do it. Keep striving for the things that excite you. Make a difference. And remember that this world needs you. Thank you.
Thank you, Ryan. At this time, I would like to share with everyone some important facts and distinctive awards earned by this outstanding class of 2020. Come in 4 major categories. First, we'll talk about leadership, academics, and district signature programs. Second, fine arts and business. Third, athletics. and last but certainly not least, military. The class of 2020 is blessed with exceptional student leaders who have given their time and energy to make Shawnee Mission West a better place. Student Body President, Brenda Garcia. Student Body Vice President, Leo Villasenor. Student Body Exec Board, Jessica Martinez. Senior Class President, Phoenix Bielek. Senior Class Vice President, Will Frankel. Senior Class Secretary, Grace Mendoza. Senior Class Publicist, Wesley Clark. Regarding academics, the class of 2020 has 7 members who have been recognized for successfully competing against other seniors from across the United States on the PSAT and the SAT. This first group are called Commended Scholars. They are the top 3% of students taking the PSAT. They are Benjamin Croker, Lucas Nelson, Ryan Orm, and Brogan Thomas. Our National Hispanic Recognized Program Scholars are Brenda Garcia, Lucia Marquez Upman. The next graduate who will be announced received the highest honor bestowed by the National Merit Program, as she has been recognized as a member of the top 0.5% of all 2020 graduating seniors across our country. This student has distinguished herself as a National Merit finalist. She is Sophie Coltvet. Our Governor Scholars. The Governor Scholars make up the elite group of Kansas seniors who performed in the top 1% of their high school graduating class. This year we have 4 students who have been recognized by the state of Kansas for this honor. They are Sophie Coltvet, Lucia Marquez Upman, Hannah Silverstein, and Aiden Smith. From our biotech department, we have 3 seniors who earned recognition at the Greater Kansas City Science Engineering Fair. Megan Miller won a gold ribbon and the top prize blue ribbon in the Animal Science Division. Gina Fajardo won a silver ribbon in the Plant Science Division. Yasbira Belaine won a gold ribbon in the Microbiology Division. I would like to say thank you to any senior who was a Link Crew mentor or an officer in the student organization or was a member of the honor roll, NHS, Spanish NHS, French NHS, German NHS, or Art NHS, or were in one of our district signature programs. Thank you for your extra efforts. Regarding fine arts and business, our programs within these 2 categories are outstanding. This class has members who have distinguished themselves at the state and national levels. At this time, we will recognize them. State choir members, Ryan Orm, Gavin Tanner, 2-year All-State. Julia Edil, 2-year All-State. Elizabeth Lipford, 2-year All-State. Melina Hashman, 2-year All-State. Anna Bandman and Sydney Hall, 1-year All-State Choir. Connor Ampleman is our state orchestra member for the class of 2020. The following seniors have earned distinctions from the Thespian Association. Hope Wampler, Honors Thespian. Our national honor thespians are Addison Atkinson, Fee Con Win Lee, and Gavin Tanner. In addition, we learned that Shawnee Mission West has been nominated for 4 Starlight Blue Star Awards for their production of Into the Woods. One of those nominations is Gavin Tanner for Best Supporting Actor. In debate forensics, at the state level, Alex McCarthy placed 4th in debate. Emma Matheson was a 3-time state qualifier in forensics, and Caitlin Ta was a 4-time state qualifier in forensics and placed 5th. At the national level, Megan Miller, Rebecca Cathy, and Ryan Orm were national qualifiers in forensics. Emma Matheson was a 2-time national qualifier in forensics, and Alex McCarthy was a debate national qualifier, took 10th in the nation, and was a forensics national qualifier. Congratulations. From journalism, state qualifiers were Leah Kring, Kim Twong, and Leo Villasenor. From our DECA program, top state finishers are top 10 at state, Ashlyn Henry and Phoenix Bielek, Luke Nelson and Will Frankel, Natalie Terranova, Trevor McCollum and Mateo Saragoza, Grace Mendoza and Haley Jones, Robert Beeson and Wesley Clark, Reuben Anderson and Carter Johnson. With a third place finish at the DECA state competition was Luke Nelson. Second place was the team of Natalie Terranova, Haley Jones, and Grace Mendoza. With another second place finish was the team of Robert Beeson, Wesley Clark, and Luke Nelson. We had 2 first place finishes. First, the duo of Phoenix Bilek and Trevor McCollum, And another first place finish at state in DECA was the team of Ruben Anderson, Carter Johnson, and Luke Nelson. Congratulations to our DECA participants. In video productions, Brogan Thomas placed in the top 5 in the National Lights Camera Save Video Contest. Brogan also earned second place in the PSA contest and the Imagine Film Festival. Brogan went on to place third in the Kansas Turnpike Video Contest. Brogan and Emma Matheson took second place in the music video category of the Imagine Film Festival. Ashley Naiman, Holly Jackson, and Will Frankel placed third in the music video category at the Imagine Film Festival. Wonderful job, video production students. And thank you to all seniors who during their years at Shawnee Mission West were a member of the band, orchestra, and choir programs, or if you were involved in video production, drama, journalism, debate, forensics, BPA, and DECA. Thank you for your extra efforts. Next, I would like to take a moment to recognize some students of the class of 2020 who represented us in athletics. This year, since our seniors did not have a spring season, we will celebrate those seniors who earned distinction during their junior year spring season. Currently, we have 8 students in the class of 2020 who have been offered and have accepted athletic scholarships. In football, Wesley Clark was named first team All-Sunflower League and also All-State Honorable Mention. Ruben Anderson, second team All-Sunflower League. Adam Hawkins, second team All-Sunflower League and All-State Honorable Mention. Receiving All-Sunflower League Honorable Mention in football, Luke Jones, Trayvon Gilliard, Mike Williamson, C.J. Callahan, Anthony Morris, Gage Jones, Jacob Porritt, Jalen Blewett, and Carter Johnson. From our dance team, Gina Fajardo and Haley Shavy were on the teams that placed 5th at DTU Nationals in both 2018 and 2019. From volleyball, Taylor Zarda was named Honorable Mention All-Sunflower League. From boys soccer, Onan Molina Espino, first team All-Sunflower League. Francie Duras de Jesus, second team All-Sunflower League. Elizar Melgar Duras, second team All-Sunflower League. Eric Vargas, Honorable Mention All-Sunflower League. In girl tennis, Jade Parker placed 6th at league in doubles. From bowling, Andrew Fonseca, first team All-Sunflower League and 6th place at state. Chase Bird, Honorable Mention All-Sunflower League and 18th place at state. Naomi Harrison, Honorable Mention All-Sunflower League and state qualifier. Carver Hartel and Brody Johnston, Honorable Mention All-Sunflower League. In wrestling, Jacob Porritt was a Sunflower League champ and took 5th at state. Jacob was also named twice to the academic All-State team. From boys baseball, from boys basketball, both Wesley Clark and Emilio Elliott Jr. were named All-Sunflower League Honorable Mention. Girls basketball, Kiera Prim was named second team All-Sunflower League and Honorable Mention All-State. In boys swim and dive, Will Frankel was named All-Sunflower League and All-State. Will is a 2-time league champion and a 2-time state jive champion, and he was selected this year for Best of Kansas Preps. In girls soccer, Sydney Leslie, first team All-Sunflower League and first team All-State. From girls swim and dive, Hannah Silverstein was a state qualifier. Boys tennis, Abby Root Mukherjee placed 8th at league, 6th at regional, and 12th at state. Boys baseball, Matt Olson was a second team All-Sunflower League outfielder and Honorable Mention All-State. From track, C.J. Callahan, Sunflower League Honorable Mention in the discus. Kiera Prim, Sunflower League first team 4x400 relay. Sunflower League Honorable Mention in the 100 meters open, 200 meters individual, and 4x100 meter relay. She also was a Kansas State medalist, second place, 4x400 relay, sixth place in the individual 200 meters, and eighth place in the 100 meters. Mary Humphreys, Sunflower League honorable mention, 4x800 meter relay. I want to say thank you to all the members of the class of 2020 who are part of an athletic team, a member of the dance team, or part of our cheerleading squad. Thank you for your extra efforts and enthusiasm. I would like now to celebrate and recognize the members of the class of 2020 who have made the commitment to join the Armed Forces following graduation. Going into the Air Force, Jalen Blewett and Francisca Hernandez Villa. Army, Brian Jimenez Canyon. Army National Guard, Soraya Mitchell Godoy and Gabriel Stodinger. Marines, Mitchell Gilmore, Luke Jones, and Noah Sieben. Navy, Thomas Bowling. Army Reserves, Alex Sanabria Yambo. On behalf of your teachers, fellow students, and our community, we want to thank you for your courage and willingness to serve so we might live free. Thank you. 84% of the students of the class of 2020 have indicated they will continue their education at a 2-year, 4-year, or other post-secondary option after graduation. 3% will be entering the military and 13% will enter the workforce. Currently, the value of the scholarships earned by the class of 2020 is over $55 million. Great job, class of 2020. Members of the Board of Education, ladies and gentlemen, the class of 2020 has completed all requirements for graduation in accordance with the laws of Kansas and the policies of the Board of Education of the Shawnee Mission School District. I would like to invite Reverend Laura Guy, our West Area Board member, to come forward to certify the graduates.
Having successfully completed all curricular requirements mandated by the state of Kansas and the Shawnee Mission School District, I, Laura Guy, on behalf of the Board of Education, do hereby confer upon the Shawnee Mission West Class of 2020 this diploma, which designates you now and hereafter as a graduate of the Shawnee Mission School District. Congratulations.
Our readers of the roll this evening are seniors, Caitlin Todd, Megan Miller, Jetzel Shavira, Ryan Orm, Elizabeth Lipford, and Brenda Garcia. Let's virtually award the diplomas.
Omar Carl Abdel Seed. Afnan Safa Abdul Fattah El Janabi. Addison Grace Atchison. Kobe David Aherns. Kamia Ahmadzadeh. Rabi Adir Nima Al-Badawi. Micah Christopher Allen. Sarah Marie Altman. Connor Kenneth Ampleman. Miles Dante Anderson. Alexis Briley Anderson. Melissa Diane Anderson. Ruben Neal Anderson. Christopher Zane Aslan. Jackson Nicholas Atchity. McKinley Grace Atkins. Josiah Deontay Evance. Ozwe Hanir Avendaño Barrios. Elvis Ayala Jr. Alexis Marie Bailey. Anna Lynn Banman. Aim Ibrahim Barguth. Mohammed Ibrahim Barguth. Lindsay Danae Barrett. Robert Eugene Beeson III. Yibsira Hunana Balina. Caitlin Elizabeth Bernal. Demetrios Evstathios Beskos Jr. Phoenix Jade Bialik. Michael Anthony Black. Sebastian Alexander Blakey. Hope Kirsten Blevins. Jalen Dante Blewett. McKenna Faith Blewett. Natasha Boakmuller. Thomas Jefferson Bolig. D'Angelo Darnell Boos.
Daniel Darnell Boos, John Keenan Boyer, Liberty Sky Brigman, Kiera Sine Broadnax, Felix Nicholas Brooks Elliott, Heaven Dawn Brown, Michaela Elizabeth Bryant, Brianna Marie Butler, Jaden Marie Butterfield, Edward Chase Bird, Yavanka Beyonce Cabrales, Jada Renee Caldwell, Charles Joseph Callahan, Zelaya Neray Carr, Mackenzie Elizabeth Carroll, Adrian Jaden Carter, Jeffrey Caleb Castellan Yanes, Rebecca Elise Cathy, Zachary Tyler Cottle, Wyatt Anthony Chambers, Haley Ann Shavy, Jetzel Anahi Shavira, Mwai Mukupo Chapalo,
Melissa Cisneros, Wesley Addison Clark, Hunter Clark, Dakota Alexander Clary, Dayton Avery Clary, Zachary Tyler Clem, Kyle Matthew Clow, Genesis Tylin Coggs, Sophie Caroline Coltvet, Robert David Commodore, David Xander Cook, Liam Arthur Cooper, Nicole Angelina Cox, Benjamin Michael Crocker, Evelyn Waldine Crossland, Anthony Moreno Cruz, Tamara Michelle Curls, Mohammed Taysir Delac, Alexander Louis Darby, Destiny Rose Darling, Francie Noel Deras de Jesus, Monica Carolina Diaz, Litzy Ruby Dominguez, Karina Nicole Dobson, Joseph Thomas Dowell, Kalina Isabel Dudek, Anthony Brian Dunster Jr., Julia Christine Adil, Raekwon Cortez Edgar, Emilio DeMarcus Elliott Jr., Hope Renee Caprice Ehrman, Connor Joel Evans, Gina Suzanne Fajardo, Seth Joseph Farron, Colin Scott Fetty, Alexis Marie Fleeman, Andres Rudolfo Fonseca Jr., Alexandra Nicole Ford, Waylu Mystery Ford, William Martin Frankel, Markeem Alonzo Freeman, Yvette Galarza Benitez, Edgar Alfredo Galaga Torres, Colby Wayne Gallup, Riley Sierra Garbin, Brandy Marie Garcia, Brenda Maite Garcia, Jordy Antonio Garcia, Marissa Michelle Garcia, Brian Garcia Escobedo, Magali Nohimi Garcia Rios, Tyree Keon Gates, John Michael Gibbs, Emily Sue Gibson, Mitchell Thomas Gilmore, Treyana Dominique Gilliard, Trayvon David Gilliard, Amy Godinez, Jose Anthony Gomez, Ina Angelica Gonzalez, Loriah McKay Graves, Jacob Lewis Greenwald,
Lore Jiao.
Paige Elise Abinger.
Jaden Tyler Hale. Marika Marisha Hall. Sydney Paris Hall. Michael Keith Halterman. Maximilian Ty Hansen. Thomas Hagen Harity. Grayson Danielle Harrell. Naomi Caitlin Harrison. Carver Hugh Hardle. Melina Elise Hashman. Adam Joseph Hawkins. Samantha Taylor Hayes. Jacob Alexander Haynes. Hallie Kate Hedenskog. Megan Luann Helzer. Ashlyn Nicole Henry. Abraham Hernandez.
Saul Anthony Hernandez Gonzalez.
Brian Ara Galan Hernandez. Francisca Hernandez Villa. Maricer Hernandez Marquez. Idali Yareli Herrera Madrid. Matthew Aaron Height. Chloe Nicole Hodgkins. Kaylin DeJuan Hollis Jr. Natalie Renee Holmes. Eric Rashad Houston. Nicholas Andrew Huddleston. Mary Nicole Humphreys. Kirsten Leigh Highland. Aurora Marie Ivester. Holly Joylyn Jackson. Amelia Ann Jarby. Kaya Ann Jenkins. Brian Yair Jimenez Gayon. Emily Jimenez Machado. Carter Richmond Johnson. Ryan Christopher Johnson. James Broderick Johnston. Ashanti Danelle Jones. Gage Benjamin Jones. Haley Renee Jones. Jackson Andrew Jones. Luke Lundy Jones. Isaac Francisco Juarez Vasquez. Adrian Claire Kaffenberger. Andrew Neil Casson. Nina Lene King. Samantha Leigh King. Alec Dieter Kinner. Ethan Marshall Klinger. Joshua Stephen Kinnett. Enya Marthlabel Cadu. Cameron Elaine Kowaleski. Hannah Suann Kring. Leah Emily Kring. Lillian Shay O'Hagan Crowis. Christopher Aaron LaCoy.
Khalil Najee Larry. Unjin Lee. Graciela Rosalia Murphy Leininger. Madeline Paige Leon. Tucker Lee Erman Lepley. Sydney Marie Leslie. Jacob Jamil Lester. Carson Baker Lilla. Ashaya Renee Lindsay. Elizabeth Lorenza Lipford. Darion Kintrell Lockbanks. Tanner Josiah Long. Jose Jovani Lopez Ramirez. Carlos Enrique Lopez Savignon. Grace Ann Loya. Jordan Santuan Luster.
Talman Mamedov.
Grant Alexander Monroe. Lawson Gray Manwaring. Lucia Mandela Marquez Upman. Jillian Cassidy Martin. Kiara Simone Martin. Anthony Michael Martinez. Jessica Martinez. Emma Joe Matheson. Dane Gabriel Mattis. Alex Stephen McCarthy. Lillian Marie McLean. Cameron Craig McCollum. Trevor John McCollum. Layla K. Vogue McDaniel. Joe Michael McDonald III. Quincy Ray McDowney Jr. Jake Evan McGee. Evan Andrew McNeely Phelps. Andre Medina Kobix. Eleazar Miguel Milgar Deris. Justo Eliseo Menchaca. Dax Minshew. Grace Elizabeth Mendoza. Philip Joseph Mertel. Yahara Juliet Meza Torres. Soraya Gabriela Mitchell Godoy. Taylor Marie Mitchell. Isiel Anan Molina Espino. Jeremiah Stefan Moore. Anthony Enrique Morris. Tristan Reese Morrissey. Megan Ann Miller. Abirup Mukherjee. Casey Giselle Munoz Suazo. Ashley Mutono Shabe Matavi. Evan Gordon Myers. Icarus Minat. Umar Muhammad Nassim. Jonathan Payne Nelson. Lucas Andrew Nelson. Eliza Rose Newton. Ashley Tyler Neiman. Brandon Tan Nguyen. Min Wong Nguyen. Tao Ni Mong Nguyen.
Phi Con Angeles Nguyen Lee. Elizabeth Lee Nicolai. Kiana Jane Nickel. Ariana Nino Favela. Lawrence Moijai Jenga. Ivori May New. Anastasia Roya Odor. Ruby Lynn Sierks Okerberg. Gabriella Marie Olivas. Matthew Jeffrey Olson. Ryan Edward Orm. Lane David Orser. Alexander Otero Ramirez. Christopher Mitchell Pablo. Jack Lloyd Lewis Paris. Adam Scott Parker. Jade Elizabeth Parker. Alexander Stephen Patterson. William Jefferson Patterson. Sean Philip Perkins. Evan Patrick Perlinger. Joshua Matthew Pineda. Arista Ray Pointer. Andrew David Porritt. Jacob Michael Porritt. Theodore Joseph John Potterbin. Athena Trinity Powell Schumacher. Matthew James Prevet. Aaron Michael Prieto. Kiera Ashley Prim. Terry Mercedes Ramazani. Giselle Ramos. Mariana Valentina Reyes Sanchez. Caitlin Mariko Richmond. Caitlin Suzanne Reeder. Mason Lawrence Riley. Novalie Guadalupe Rivera. Keith Antoine Roth Jr. Jennifer Rodriguez Hayaquayo. Melanie Michelle Romero. Julia Nicole Ross. Adam Khalil Safa. Alex Omar Sanabria Yambo. Luis Fernando Sanchez Moreta. James Stephen Schaefer. Charlie Shell. Curtis Joseph Schnitzer. Sebastian Anthony Schreiber. Jordan Alexander Segabart. Kinsey Faye Segabart, Alexander Robert Selzer, Noah Skylar Seaben, Enid Sierra Cardenas, Lucas Eduardo Silva Ferreira, Hannah Isabel Silverstein, Peter Benjamin Sims, Eloise Elizabeth Sind, Aiden Huber Smith, Connor Ray Smith, Sophie Ryan Smythe,
Domingo Aurillo Solis, Austin Wayne Sparks, Spencer William Speckman, Carissa Marie Sponigal, Kimberly Ann Spoor, Iman Kashan Spriggs, Aiden Cadell Springer, Maya Louise Springer, Gabriel Michael Staudinger, Ethan Alexander Stinnett, Sophia Noel Stipe, Alexis Renee Stoneking, Anival Mariah Dawn Stifler, Lindalis Suarez Gomez, Robert Alexander Staba, Gavin Maurice Tanner, Caleb Hunter Tatley, Adrian LeRae Tatum, Orlando William Tenile Taylor Jr., Kieran Leroy Tiener, Natalie Marie Terranova, Yabetz Tesfaye, Brogan Elizabeth Thomas, Maya Capri Thompson, Hunter Dwayne Thornsberry, Caitlin Elaine Todd, Sanaya Renee Todd, Reagan Gracie Tomlin, Amandeep Singh Tour, Ricardo Torres Olvera, Callan Trout, Melanie Raquel Trujillo Rodriguez, Kim Huang Trong, Kaylee Marie Turner, Hera Ann Turner, Scott Thomas Valentine, Brady Mariel Vallecillo Benitez, Jose Luis Vallecillo Salas, Nicholas Long Van Alst, Madeline Rose Van Arsdale, Sindri Neiman Fangen, Liliana Vanessa Varela Corchado, Eric Alexander Vargas, Carlos Daniel Vargas de Leon, Cherish Ashton Vio Bradley,
Ashley Santos Venecio,
Briam Johan Verbena Canis, Natalia Villarilla Silva, Leonardo Villaseñor Castañeda, Christopher Thomas Walton, Hope Jeanette Egger Wampler, Kalia Morgan Ware McCormick, Aiden Michael Warner, Christian Michael Waters, Brandon Alexander Watson, Quamaya Maria Latrice Watry, Darion Richard Wesson, Ashley Marie West, Tamira Jeanette West, Alexis K. Williams, Armand Rashard Williams, Haley Elizabeth Williams, Caprice Michelle Williams, John Michael Williamson Jr., Evan Andrew Winning, Ava Elizabeth Woldridge, Michael Anthony Wooten Jr., Dane Kirkland Worthington, Ania Iman Wright, Grace Gao Joao Zhang, Berkaya Jari Yancey, Galila Yosef, Mateo Armani Zaragoza, Taylor Jean Zarda.
On behalf of the Shawnee Mission West faculty and Board of Education, I want to thank everyone for taking the extra effort to find a way to mark this very special occasion. Thank you. Seniors, before our senior madrigals sing our alma mater for one last time, I need to remind you that 4 short years ago, you started Shawnee Mission West. I read to you a quote that I promised to read to you again at your graduation, so here we are. It is a fact that great leaders, great achievers, are rarely realistic by other people's standards. Somehow, these successful people, often considered strange, pick their way through life, ignoring or not hearing negative consequences or expectations or emotions. Consequently, they accomplish one great thing after another, never having heard what cannot be done. That is precisely why one should never tell a young person that something cannot be done. The world may have been waiting centuries for someone ignorant enough of the impossible to do that very thing. So live your lives with courage, with love, compassion, and being ignorant of the impossible. Now more than ever, we need your leadership.
Alma mater, hail to thee, sing we now so joyfully, honor, praise, and loyalty, ever shall our promise be. Onward we are always striving, for thy colors brave undying, hail to thee, Shawnee Mission West. Hail to thee, Shawnee Mission West.
As graduates, you may now move your tassels from the right to the left. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure and honor to introduce the Shawnee Mission West graduates for the year 2020. Congratulations.